Hey beautiful peoples, this is Kim with Abundant Life Tarot, and we are doing another unboxing. This time this is with the Spirit Animal Wisdom, a 50 card deck and guidebook by Katie Jane Wright, illustrated by Nikki Strange. And it says here, contains a 50 card deck and guidebook. Call in the wisdom of your spirit animal guides with this beautiful deck of oracle cards and a guide to their messages. And it says, we each have a host of guides in spirit, which supports us through this journey, whichever path we may choose. This wisdom deck is a tool to connect with your animal guides, to welcome them and receive their messages as intuited by Katie Jane Wright. As you work with your guides, you may be surprised to notice the many ways they will show up in your life. Just open up your heart and let your guides come to you. Interesting. And it's only been recently that I've been more open to having more animal decks into my collection. I'm more of a people kind of deck gal, or scenery, if preferably, and collage even. So me exploring the animal side of things, it's been nice. It's been a nice extension of my journey and a nice expansion of my collection. I've been having really deep and poignant readings with animal decks. So there's that. So for those of you who are like me, who are leaning more towards non-animal decks, you may be surprised by what they can offer. All right, so the box itself is matte, and it's got these little finger rip things that I like very much with these type of boxes. Nice sturdy box. There's the inside. And then we have Spirit Animal Wisdom Guidebook. And I was going to look and see who it's published by. It's published by Octopus Books. And in the US, it's Octopus Books USA. And in the UK, it's octopusbooks.co.uk. So there's that. So, guidebook is more like it's like semi-gloss, I guess you could say, for the outside. But here's the inside, the black and white image. Oh, this is going to be interesting. We'll look at this in a moment. I want to first go through the cards. Okay, so it has this little insert, probably to keep the card and the book from sliding around. I'll keep that in there for now. The backs, I love this style, but they are like this kind of texture, kind of semi-glossy. Because I do most of my readings as video readings, I'm always having to be concerned with if a deck has glare. If it's, because I have lights casting down on the table, and I don't want to blind anyone. So there's the consideration there that would kind of make me pause if I would have known that. But hey, it's like similar to the size of, what do I want to say? Hay House. It feels like probably a hair bigger than Hay House. I don't have any decks readily available. Sorry about that, but Hay House typical size. Maybe Rockpool Publishing, the smaller deck size, not the larger deck. And yeah. So there's that. So we'll go through the cards. I was trying to see if they were in any particular order. Yeah, I wish that the cards would have been the texture of the box. All right, Honeybee. Divine Feminine, you are being called on to rise. Love the imagery. And I love that there's elements here. And we'll look, I'm sure, at the guidebook in a moment to see what that's all about. Dolphin, this is the water element. Atlantis, Healing wisdom is surfacing. Stop and listen. Oh, I like that. Dragon. Gaia's gateway is the key phrase. And then, well, I guess the key word is here, dragon. And then Gaia's gateway. And then the sub message here is access Earth's inner wisdom. Let's see what else. We have Ladybird. Luck. All of you, or all of your manifesting positive thoughts and visualizations have been heard. Raven, wise woman, a change is coming. So this must be the air element. Snake, Kundalini rising, channel your creative passion and sensuality. Welcome the transformation. I believe this is 44 cards. 50, my bad, 50. Swan, graceful transformation. Soften your heart and find your flow. It's like air and water. Tiger, divine timing. Good things come to those who wait. Wow, I like that for the tiger meaning. Whale, tenderness. Show compassion and forgive what needs to be forgiven. Oh, I love this. Rabbit, sensitive soul. Strengthen your boundaries and cut cords. Deer, trust. Approach the situation with a light heart. Bear, you are the light. It is safe to step fully into your light. Cat, speak your truth. Have strength, faith, and conviction in your voice. It has never been more needed. Chameleon, soul tribe. It is safe to be seen. Crane, surrender. Let go of limiting beliefs. Be as expansive in your thoughts as your soul is. Turn the light a little bit. Wisdom, or I'm sorry, not wisdom. I wasn't looking at this. It was, oh, the box. Eagle, ancestral healing. Your ancestors are holding space for you to heal your past. The images are gorgeous. Elephant, grounding. Ground your energies and emotions deep into the earth. Oh, look at the flamingo. Flamingo, unity heart. You're being called to work on collective healing. There is some collective healing that needs to happen in my country. I'll just say that. Frog, stepping into your power. Don't take a backseat in your story. It's time to step up. Giraffe, the bigger picture. Take a step back and gather your thoughts and feelings. Golden unicorn, ascension. Awaken to your soul's potential. Koi carp, abundance. Move with the flow of abundance around and through you. Oops. Love this owl card. Sight. Detach your emotions from situations that you cannot control. Polar bear. Nurture. Allow any anxieties and worries to be gently released and offered up to be healed. Spider. Oh, look at that spider card. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at that. I love the bendability, though, of this deck. Despite it being, you know, on the shinier side, it's super bendy, so that tells me it should shuffle good. It's a spider dreamweaver. Tune into the energetic grids around you. Where can you send your energy for healing? Sea turtle, conservation. Make conscious choices. Kangaroo, courage. You are being tested. Have faith and stand in your truth. Bat, listen up. You are working through deep soul patterns. Release any outdated beliefs that surface. I like the bat one. Butterfly, isn't that gorgeous? Emerging, take the leap of faith. Oh my gosh. This is such a cool deck. Dog, divine service. How can you serve yourself better? This is a good card. That self-love that we need to be more aware of in our lives. Hair, strength. Take time to make clear decisions. Bring awareness and light to the situation. Llama. Oh, my daughter's going to love this card. Soul growth. Growth is never easy. Have faith and trust in the journey. So pretty. Field mouse. Success. Believe in yourself and dare to dream big in this expansive world. And panda. Balance. Ask how to bring balance to the situation and into your heart. Gorgeous. This is my kind of soothing deck that I would do in a reading. Oh, I'm really enjoying this. Peacock, self-love. Time to celebrate you and all your magnificent light. Peacock. Sloth, digital detox. Recalibrate, reset, and recharge. I love this. Squirrel, spiritual maintenance. Be your own caretaker. Starfish, intuition. Listen to your soul's truth. Think less, feel more. Leaf cutter ant, army of life. Ask for help, seek support. You are not alone. Oh my goodness, I love that. Antelope, new pathways. Consider whether you are happy on your current path. I really like how the deck is broad yet specific. So it really is really helpful in readings. And I think I might do a video talking a little bit more about that. Why I'm careful about certain decks that I get that may have keywords, or even being more cognizant about oracle guidebooks and making sure that it can be specific enough where a querent or someone who's getting a reading will realize that you are speaking specifically to them and their situation, but broad where it allows for a lot of different interpretations. Fox, shadow work. There are no shadows without light. So I get that this deck may be that here. Hedgehog, acceptance. Embrace who you are. Almost done with the flip through. Horse, free spirit. Look at the crystals. Give yourself the space and freedom to express your creativity. Lion, honor. Honor your soul and celebrate its journey. Monkey, inner child. Don't take life too seriously. I like that. Otter, initiations. Be open through this transitional time. Panther, protection. Consider who you allow to take your energy and who you give it away to freely. Oh my goodness, that's a good card. Love that. This is a very, surprisingly deep deck. And I'm surprised more people aren't really talking about it. Penguin, diamond light activation. Light activations and new energies are coming your way. Be open to receive and welcome them in. Phoenix, empower. Fire activations bring creative and spiritual freedom. And wolf, heart medicine. Let go of that which does not serve your highest good. I like that. So we'll shuffle and see how they shuffle. So overhand, it shuffles nicely. I like that. So we'll see how, if I can riffle shuffle it. I certainly can. I like that. we'll look and see what the guidebook has to say. Let's see. I deal with jumpers, so it's like really important that decks can jump, or that they have the ability to. You'd be surprised, not all decks are meant for accepting cards in that way. So, you know, I have to work around that, or I end up like giving them away, because that's just my reading style, is I deal with jumpers. And so if a deck does not easily jump with the cards, then I'm probably not going to work with it. And then it may as well go to someone who maybe has a different shuffling style. So let's look at the guidebook here. It's got a table of contents, which is helpful. And it goes by the actual animals. So it starts at whale. It's not numbered, the animal or the cards. So you have to look up. And what's interesting, it doesn't look like it's in alphabetical order either, which is interesting to me. Introduction, how I worked with the animals to create the deck. Before you begin section, storing your cards, how to use this deck, card layouts and prompts, some different spreads here. Bonus cards, be aware of any cards that jump out of the deck while you're shuffling. Don't worry, I do that and everything. Crystal companions, working with the elements. She has the earth element, the air element, which I think she does nicely here in simplistic ways that people can really understand. Water, you know, pointing downward. Fire, pointing upward. Yeah, I like this a lot. It says connecting with the animal guides and meditation. This goes really in depth if you think about it. And she has some different prayers here, different suggestions. It's a really good little guidebook for the size that it is. And we go into the cards. So I'm going to look here. Spiders on page 25. Element is air. And meaning, tune into the energetic grids around you. Where can you send your energy for healing? So I'll read that, and it gets actually quite meaty here. I mean, it really is. Not all of them have in-depth meanings like this, but yeah. Spiders are masters of communication. Their webs connect us to nature, the sky, land, sea, and air. These webs are information highways. They are the energetic ley lines around the earth, the golden webs between the trees that form a grid to hold the space, the golden cords we send out to one another. Spiders are the dream weavers that connect the earth and heavens and maintain the webs within both the inner worlds and cosmic realms. They show us what is possible when we look outside our limiting beliefs. They weave their webs without any restraints of gravity, and the silk they produce, weight for weight, is stronger than steel. They teach us how to make our visions and dreams a reality. Spiders are often feared, but I would ask you to look beyond your perception and listen to their message. If you pull this card, you're being asked to look at your dreams and aspirations more closely, the ones you wish to fulfill but have been holding back from. The spider can be your biggest guide in fulfilling these if you call on his energy. The spider also asks you to do some earth healing, to tune into the energetic grids around you. Open your heart and send your heart's light downwards with the intention of linking up with the energetic grid of the earth. You can call on Archangel Metatron to assist you and the spider to repair these grids. Archangel Metatron is a keeper of sacred geometry and is prevalent in working and protecting the energetic grid structures around the earth. Crystal companions: spiderweb jasper, selenite, and moldavite. Wow, a lot in depth for this card. Let's see, Honeybee 43. And I'm just going to read excerpts here, what I think of highlights from the text. This is a lot. It's a lot. There's Honeybee. It's really pretty. Really pretty. Elements, air, earth, meaning you're being called to rise. If you pull this card, you are asked to look at all the ways you let the light into yourself, your heart, your space. Shine a light on all you see. Sending healing light is powerful and can be done simply by holding a person or place you want to heal in pure light. There's a multitude of higher vibration light hitting the earth that you can welcome in. The great wave of light that comes to each from 2020 onwards brings strength, embodiment, alignment, and empowerment. Welcome its light in the grand central sun Helios to shine down on you today. Let Mary Magdalene guide that light into the pink rose that is your heart. Crystal companions, bumblebee jasper, rose quartz, and ruby. Interesting. Wow, she went and used a 2020 reference. Interesting. Otter, initiations be open through this transitional time. Let's go back to Otter. That's page 68. Element is water. Let's see. The otter speaks to your inner child as she loves to play. If you feel stressed or down, ask the otter to bring her energy to you. Otters are high vibrational and curious beings. They are also fearless and can be called on for extra courage when you most need it. The otter is associated with initiations and transitions and marks big changes in life. New birth, new cycles of life, or saying goodbye to a loved one. Summon the otter and let her guide you through it. Crystal companions. Youngite, flint, petrified wood, self-healed quartz. I love the crystal associations. And you know what I love most is that I can use this deck without the guidebook. I think that's super important with an oracle, is that either the images or keywords be very, very evocative. That really helps with having a great oracle deck, especially if you're going to be reading for others and you don't really have time to be consulting the guidebook. Now, sometimes, some of my longer readings that clients book with me allow for me to pull out a deck that has a beautiful written long form guidebook. But most times it has to be pretty quick, So I like that I could put the guidebook away and not even focus on it. I could just look at this owl card. I saw it before I shuffled it in. I could just use the deck without the guidebook, and that actually really pleases me. And I think it's going to be a deck that I use more regularly than any of my other animal decks. And I might even have enough animal decks now to do a little baby video on it, because I don't have as many as some people, that's for sure. But I now have a few key decks that I'm proud of, so more to come. I might put that on my list of videos I want to make. So there you have it, folks. That is the lovely Spirit Animal Wisdom Oracle. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Do you have this deck? Let me know what you think about it, how you work with it. What do you enjoy about it? What are some challenges with it? I want to hear from you. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. So much love and so many blessings to all of you. Bye.